Welcome back. Yeah, you're right. There's a meteor shower tonight, so I want to go to the river. However, we're here at the garbage pit. Get a couple of fresh baits, then we're going to go find a spot. Super simple. Size 6 Aberdeen, little piece of red worm under a cork. We have a really low level here tonight. Probably one of the lowest levels I've ever seen here. It is kind of late, but as far as meteor shower stuff goes, still early. It is 8:56 right now. It is the peak of this meteor shower. This meteor shower has been going on for a month, I believe, but tonight is its peak. You should be able to see a lot. I don't know how much. We're going to try and get away from as much light as possible. Maybe 10-15 minutes has gone by. I've been here just not getting a bite. One more spot. I don't know what to say. Either I'm doing this spot or I'm not. I don't know what they're here doing. It's not fishing. You think maybe, oh, what was that noise? I don't think they're here waiting for the meteor shower, which isn't really going to start getting busy until, what is that? Look, dog food. That's dog food. Meteor shower is really not going to happen until, we could see something around 10, but it's really going to be later on, where most of it, and it's anywhere in the sky. I'm going to try jigs now. There's a lot of gar here, mostly spotted. It's not like I don't have bait, just don't have the freshest bait. It's kind of weird fishing here right now because weird noises are coming out of that truck. I guess they're not here for a quickie, but as long as they're not bothering me, I'm not going to bother them. I'm going to go with what I have. Lots of crap in the way. I'm on the river coming down the trail. Now I have to get off and walk it because I've got a minefield of driftwood for several feet. I'm sorry you weren't looking at it. It's easy peasy, kind of, sort of. Just go into walking mode here with the bike. It's going at like 1-2 miles per hour. And having trouble already. Yeah. Oh, I just saw a rabbit. So I'm through, as far as I think I'm through the worst of it, and I haven't been down to this spot in a while. I'm trying to get to a beach. Oh. Here we are. Ah. Ah. I don't know about that spot. Bright lights, bug heaven. Ugh. Maybe back up. Second plan B. Found a pretty cool spot in the end on the rocks. Got this nice big log here. We're gonna go with 6/0 octopuses tonight. First bait out, headpiece. This bait isn't that nasty. It's just not that fresh, right? There we go. Second one, 6/0 again, body piece. Each of these are pretty much the same. 4 ounces of lead, 80-pound braid. However, the hook link, or the leader, if you will, 50-pound mono. So both these rods are Daiwa beef sticks. Both reels are the same. They have bait runners on them. They're supported by rocks up against the tree. Should be fine. All right, they're both out. I do not expect the meteor shower to affect the fishing at all in a positive or negative way. It's just what's happening tonight. Every night for about a month, I've seen one or two meteors, maybe 3. We just had a bite on this rod closest to me. It's just what's happening tonight, right? We might see some. It's the best night to see a bunch of them, but we might not see any, because the best part of tonight is going to be much later, after, in between 10 p.m. and the wee hours, like pre-dawn, right? We might be getting something on this rod. Oh, we just had a hit on the rod over there. We are kind of away from the light pollution, but not that far away. The worst light polluter being New Orleans is a good ways upriver from us. My town is bright as well, but not as much as New Orleans. Further down river we go, the better it would be. Yeah, so if you can get away from cities, out where the night sky, you know, is just so visible, you see everything of the Milky Way. The more shooting, oh look at that, the more shooting stars you're gonna see. Like if you were just way out there, away from everything. So we are drifting like crazy. Even with 4 ounces of lead, we're in some crazy current. We're in an anchorage, so right in front of us is a decent drop off. And every time I come to this side of this particular spot, I get in the strongest bit of current, but I also get the bigger fish from here. I also lose a lot of tackle fishing it from this position. You see how this hit is going? Just constant. I think this is a smaller gaff top and probably already hooked up. I think there's something here. It's just not very big. Not yet, anyway. Oh, got a little bit of fight going on here. Oh, I don't know if it's structure that I'm up against, like rocks and stuff right here, but this feels better than a gaff top at the moment. But I could just be having some resistance from stuff my line is on, or I'm pulling him out of something. As soon as I get him up over the drop off, which I think he's coming up over right now, I wonder if he's going to get smaller. No, he's right here on the surface now. I just saw him. He's not very big, but he's, you little sneaky gaff top. You made me think you were something better than what you were. You were just ticking all the right boxes coming up, weren't you? Oh, if I tick this one, he'll think I'm a channel. Oh, look at that. Let's tick that box and he'll think I'm a blue cat. I'm going to move to the left a little bit and swish my tail, and he won't know what I am. They just love messing with me. Yeah, I didn't feel any machine gun head shakes. That's a telltale sign you got a gaff top coming up, because they shake their head so much faster than a freshwater cat. All right. This time of year, when I'm fishing the river here at this spot, 9 times out of 10, it's gaff top at night anyway. You're always hoping for that day where you're catching bull shark, because they're here. Maybe an alligator gar. But yeah, when the river's this low, like it is right now, it's just under 5 feet. It's pretty brackish. It doesn't have a lot of, at this particular spot anyway, because it's not a super deep spot. It's not a lot of freshwater cats, so I'm always hoping that, oh, am I gonna get a blue? Am I gonna get a blue? And then it's a gaff top, and I'm just like, oh, no, it's a gaff top. Headpiece again, little headpiece. Let's throw that out there. There we go. Oh, running on the rocks is not good, but my goodness, I'm not using the bait runners quite yet. Was that a hookup? Oh no, that was not a hookup. That was a, or was it? Yes, it is a hookup. That's a solid, that was a solid hit. Here. Oh, this is, that was a better fish. We might have to switch to steel eater, because I think we just got, oh my goodness, he took everything. Back in business here. We're going to use a 6/0 again. Headpiece again. Make sure we don't have any problems going on with the hook. So I may have had my drag just a little too tight. Now I don't. Made some slight changes. Headpiece with steel leader is now on the right, and on the left it's still a mono leader with a body piece. When I brought it back in from the first bait I put out, which was a little headpiece, it had no bait, so it's rebaited, it's back out, running the gamut with it. It's either bull shark, alligator gar, is what I think. That's probably what broke me off. Either broke me off or cut through me. You know, with shark, even though it's just a hook that can roll around and cut the line, right? So sometimes when you get sharked, it's just they bite through your mono leader and you get everything back. Other times they just roll and cut your line far up from everything. Who knows what happened? Definitely the line got cut. There's also stuff in the river here, random things that you could hit that'll cut through braid. This isn't one of those spots where it's so bad that I'm always going to bring mono. Those spots do exist along here, but this isn't one of them. If I was to use mono tonight, my casting distance would get cut down a little bit, a lot actually. Oh, look at that, look at that. Let's put this rod down. I was throwing some jigs real quick. This might be a gaff top. See how it's acting? Ooh, let's see, we might have a hookup. Yeah. Is this not a gaff top? I don't know what we have. Probably a gaff top. It's not turning on turbo power quite yet. It's holding down. It could be a Stingray too. That's not out of the question here. Oh, there, look at that. Holding my rod tip down. I'm not sure what we have, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. It is just holding down. What is going on? Let's come over here where there's more light. This isn't even the one with the steel leader. This had that body piece on it. Whoa. I about fell down. That's the problem with rocks. It's kind of why I wanted to go to the beach. Even though this is a better spot than along the beach, I would have been fishing in shallower water. Feel head shakes now. Yeah, back there where I was wanting to set up, it's not the same depth as this. I just hadn't fished it in a while. Too buggy over there. Mayflies and things like that. It just, as soon as I got there with this bright headlight, I don't know what we have. Maybe, is this a bigger cat maybe? Or what is he, what is going on? It feels like a nice fish until it doesn't, right? All of a sudden it got lighter, so I'm not sure if we have a nice fish. It's right here in front of me. It's not even a catfish. It's not a nice fish at all. Whoa, it's kind of a heavy stingray. I'll pick them right up and swing them in here. We got shark bait. You know, I've used these in the river as bait, and cats don't seem to like it. I don't know, maybe somebody else has had a different experience. I've used them for shark down here and didn't catch any shark, and then I switched to big piece of mullet and I catch shark. But people in Florida have a lot of success using these. Let's get this one off. Put your thumbs and fingers right here by the eyeballs. There we go. 11:27, and I don't have a shower. It may be shooting all over the place for all I know. I'm just not far enough out in the middle of nowhere. I'm really not out in the middle of nowhere. It feels like it somewhat, but I'm not. Once we get back up to the house, it's not going to feel like I'm out in the middle of nowhere. It's going to feel like I'm living way too close to a 24/7 busy highway. Anyway, there's too much light pollution, I think. It's not like it's not shooting. Oh, something's shooting. Look at that. We're getting a bite here on this rod. This is still that body piece. It's actually the same bait we got that stingray on. It's still okay. These stinky baits do a good job catching trash fish out here. That's what we're doing. Oh man, I'm standing in a horde of bugs right now. Let's make it worse and turn on my headlamp. It's so many times we got some kind of celestial thing going on, some event, and I would like to enjoy it, and I just get a little bit of it because of light pollution. But one of these days I will be out in the middle of nowhere and everything in the Milky Way will be accounted for. Well, could just drive down to Venice and it gets better down there. Here we go. I'm getting a fish right here. Nope. Or yes. Yes, we got him. Wonder if this is a stingray again. Oh, it's pulling my rod tip down like crazy. This downward pull, this may be a stingray. You can always keep hoping that it's something better. Same thing when you're catching gaff top. Here it's coming up now. It's probably another trash fish. I guess you could say it's better than nothing, right? It's kind of why I was trying to get a fresh piece. You might be wondering why I started so late. It's because it was so hot. I waited. Oh, whoa, this is something nice. This is not a sting. If it's a stingray, it's a really big one. I don't know, but it's I think it's something. Well, let me hold on before I get too excited. This might just be another trash fish. It's another trash fish. It's just a bigger ray. It started beaver tailing, whitewater and out there, and it got me excited. It's a lot bigger than the first one I pulled up. It is a good size one. Let me get it up a little bit. Definitely just a bit bigger, bit heavier than that first one. And unfortunately that hook seems to be down there. Let's get in there and see. It might be just cutting this. Definitely heavier than that first one. It's a good size one. Whatever bite there was has slowed down severely. It's after midnight now. You know, what I like to do is just come out, document my experiences fishing, whatever kind of fishing it is. The only thing I won't do is show you when I don't catch fish. So I documented it, whatever it is, and it's not meteor showers tonight, but that's what I wanted to see. So I'm gonna go home right now because I'm hot. I need a cold bath, but I think I'm gonna take that cold bath while blasting Lake Whoopigon, and then after that I think I'm gonna need to watch ice fishing videos, and that'll probably, all that together will probably cool me off, and then I'll come back out, because likely to see more of the meteor shower later on, closer to pre-dawn. So probably come out, because yeah, why not? But until then, thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel. Remember, when you are a member of the channel, for whatever you want to, there's 3 tiers, whatever you want to do, you get to see videos before everybody else. Yeah, you're right. So thank you for being a member of the channel. If you're already a member, appreciate you. And I will see you next time.